All right, this is page 7 of your notes. And today we're going to talk about functions versus non-functions. And I believe that you studied this whenever you were in middle school, so it should kind of be something easy for us to review. It says a relation is information that can be represented by a set of ordered pairs. A relation can be represented in a variety of ways, through a graph, a mapping, a table, or a set of ordered pairs. When we talk about a relation, we're talking about any set of information, okay? And any ordered pairs that are grouped together, any graph that is put together is a relation. Everything is automatically a relation. However, some of the relations are functions and some of them are not functions. And so we're going to look at the different representations and try to figure out why. So on this first relation, we have a table. So anytime you have your ordered pairs set up like this in a table, they're listed for you. It's kind of easy to look at. We have X and Y. And if I look through these, I see just a list of ordered pairs, and then this is also a function, a list of ordered pairs. Even though I have some repeating 5s on my Y, it's still considered a function. But when I look over here on this side, it is not a function. And the reason why is right here. The X value repeats. So my X, my 2, is going to 2 different places, which makes this not a function, okay? So it's not a function because the X value repeats. Okay, make sure that you circle those ordered pairs. All right, if it's not put in a table and I just have a list of ordered pairs, then we put the ordered pairs in brackets to signify that we have a list of numbers. And so again, if I look through these, those are all different. Here, the X values are all different. Even though I do have some repeating Y's, that does not matter. And then when I look at this last set of ordered pairs, I see 2, -3, and 2, 5. So again, it's my X values repeating that makes it not a function. All right, and then this last one is a mapping. And what happened here is these at the top was supposed to say X and Y, and for some reason we moved it around and forgot to move the X and Y. And so the numbers look a little funny. But each X value is going to only one Y value. Here, each X value is again only going to one Y value. So the X's are all different. But when I get to this last one, 0, 1, here I have 2 goes to -3, and 2 also goes to 5. Now, there's some room here. If I were to list out these ordered pairs, I would have 0 goes to 5, 1 goes to 6, 2 goes to 7, and -1 goes to 4. So again, my X values are all different. Here I have -2 goes to 5, 0 goes to 6, 2 also goes to 5, but again, that's allowed. And then 5 goes up here to 1. And then this last one, 0 goes to -1, 1 goes to +3, 2 goes up here to -3, and since there are 2 lines coming out of the 2, 2 also goes to 5, and then 3 goes to 4. So that's how you make ordered pairs out of your mapping. And here we can see again the 2 is repeating on the x. So when the x value repeats, it is not a function, because the definition is a function is a relation in which each input is your x value, is paired with exactly one output. Output is your y value. You got to put something in order to get something out. Okay. When we look at graphs, we use what's called a vertical line test. Okay, so a vertical line looks like this. If it focuses, there you go. That's a vertical line. And the vertical line test says that a graph is a function when you can draw a vertical line anywhere on the graph, and each time it only touches one point. So, for example, this is a function. If I were to draw a vertical line straight down through this graph, every time I would only hit one point. Right? 1 point every time. Okay. Another way to look at it is if I take Post-it note here, and it makes a vertical line. If I slide it across the graph, every time it's only touching the graph at one point. Okay, the edge of the Post-it note is only touching at one point. Same thing here. If I draw a vertical line, okay, all these vertical lines are only hitting the graph one time. Yeah, I drew multiple vertical lines, but each vertical line is only hitting once. So these are both functions. Okay. And then when I look at this last one, a circle, if I draw a vertical line, these vertical lines hit in 2 points. So instantly, this is not a function. Okay, I'm going to put a little note out here. It's not a function because the vertical line touches more than one point. All right, so we have a couple more down here. So vertical line, at this moment, my yellow Post-it is only hitting 1 point. 1 point. Going to keep dragging it over. When I get here, I'm actually touching what looks like 2 points. However, remember, open circles are not solutions. So really, that's just kind of an ending point, but it's not included, whereas this one is included. So I'm still only touching 1 point that's included in my graph. I keep following this along, still only touching 1 point till I get here again, and if I draw this line, it looks like it's going through 2 points, but open circles are not solutions. Closed circles are solutions. Okay, so this is a function. All right, and the last one, again, I'm going to use my Post-it. I'm just going to follow it along. And right now I'm only touching 1 point. When I get here, I am touching 2 points. And instantly, I am no longer a function. So because of this right here, this is not a function.